Hi Tinkergarten friends! Today we are going to read After Fall, and I'm very excited about this book. This book is How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again by Dan Santat. Here we go. After Fall. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know, it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I love being close to the birds. Then one day, I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. Well, most of me. There are some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Making planes was harder than I thought. But day after day, I kept trying. It was easy to get cuts and scratches. I kept trying and trying until I got it just right. My plane was perfect and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing. One step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. They got to the top. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg that got back up. There we go. Wow, cool illustrations. And learned how to fly. Wow, so what was the lesson of that book? I think that it was, even though you make mistakes, even if you set your mind to something, you'll accomplish it. And maybe you'll try and try again and it still won't work. Then you just have to keep trying. And I really believe that. It's okay if you think that maybe it was a different moral of the story, but I'd love to hear your answers. So try and say them out loud and explain them, because I know you can do it. And try to explain and just think about how this book went and what the moral really was. Thank you, Tinkergarten friends, for having me. Bye.